Alrighty, good morning, afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet, and I am still playing today. And this is seriously like the 7th video I've done today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's only the 6th video I've done today. For a second there, I thought I had a problem with playing too much, but yes, it is all good. Crafting speed. Let's get some more crafting speed. And today we got steel. Steel is going through. It's going down the line and it's going over there. And let's have a look actually. How is this holding up? So we can see that all these guys are going full base. They're not filling it up. They're doing better than I thought. I thought it would be a half belt, but that's a little bit more than a half belt actually. So very, very happy with the amount of steel that we are getting. Although it's... I think... These guys are, you can see on the icon down in the middle right, this guy's actually backed up. He's got 48, 46, 44 in his inventory from when the belts weren't working. So that is why the belt looks so good, because we got some backed up product. As soon as this guy finishes with all of his backed up product, we are going to see half a belt. And you can see it's slowly been getting crappier and crappier as time goes on. So I think... when all of this backed up product is gone, we are going to be back down to about a quarter of a belt. If my calculations are correct, it's going to be a quarter of a belt. And then when we upgrade all of these, it's going to go up to half a belt, which is fine. We can put another smelting setup above for more steel. And yeah, that should be fine. Speaking of, what we might do actually is I might go over there and do a little bit of quick calculations and see if we can fit stone above steel. Because that would be beautiful if we had steel and then we squeezed stone in above it. And I have a feeling we might be able to do it. That's not the one I wanted. So let's grab that. And let's grab that. So we put that down. Right where I'm standing is the bottom. Did we have another one? See. So if we put stone here, it's going to be like that. Okay, we totally don't have enough room for that. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to put stone all the way down the bottom. I really don't want to screw over any of these other ones. Actually, you know what? Lead. Lead can shove it. We only need one lead. And... if we need a second lead, then the second lead can go down below the uranium, and that'll be fine. Okay, so let's get the stone. Oh, it's grass. I hate building on grass with blueprints because you can't see a damn thing. Anyway, let's get it all going on. Absolutely going on. It is. There we go. Stone furnaces. This is like the last set of these stupid stone furnaces that we are going to be building. It's all going to be steel after this. And we're going to start upgrading these to steel as soon as we need to get that. Especially iron. Iron is going to be upgraded in like 2 seconds flat once we start getting the steel furnaces. Because, yeah, steel furnaces, they take steel and they take stone brick. We got the steel. The stone brick is coming out right now. So there we go. There. Get us some more. What am I doing? Let's go over here and grab... There's only 6 in that box. It's because of the iron gear shortage, because of the iron. And we need to improve the iron by putting the steel furnaces down. And it goes around in a big old circle, doesn't it? You've 99% of crazy problems in your factory can be traced back to not having enough iron, and that's just how the game is. That's just how it is. I love how this does this crazy thing where you actually go past and it doesn't put it down, and then it does put it down once it realizes that, oh, I actually do need to put a pole in that gap. Even though you ran past that gap and I didn't put one down there, I'm starting to realize that I do need to do one there. Which is, I think it's a 0.155 improvement that they made that happen, but yeah, it's awesome. Go away. I was going to do this, wasn't I? Okay, and more of these guys. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we got the power poles to match. I didn't hit that last one because I didn't drag it for long enough. Okay, where is our stone? It's up here, isn't it? Stone. Okay, that's beautiful. So, give us a splitter. There we go. There's the coal input. Our stone. Let's just get the mines going. We're going to go for the stock standard 20 mines. You probably don't need it. We could probably do with like half of that because, to be honest, it's stone and we're not going to be using that much of it. You can go away. So that guy goes like that. We'll probably cut off half of the base's power just by destroying that power pole, but that'll be one of those things that proper electronic poles will fix for us later in the game. So, and we're going to do an underground here to improve the throughput, and we're going to do another underground here just to get over that coal. And get some more power poles. I know I said a few episodes ago we were going to do some sort of utility building, making stuff to actually help us build the factory. And we kind of did that with the transport belts, but we haven't really done it a lot. So we are definitely going to be doing that fairly soon. Now that we've got steel and now that we've got stone brick, that's sort of, from the start of the game, those are basically the main things that you will need to do a lot of stuff. So that opens up your medium electric poles. And I'll just show you real quick. So the basic one is 5x5 grid. The big one is a 7x7 grid. And I don't think I need to tell you how helpful that is when you're doing all those fiddly little structures with all of the buildings all over the place. It's just a massive pain in the ass getting everything powered when you've only got 5x5 poles. So 7x7 will help us tremendously. Go away tree. And let's just stretch this out all the way. Oh, why is there always a rock in the way? It's just, oh, yeah, the bloody hate these rocks. Actually, do we have any steel? We got steel lying around. We can make a steel pickaxe, which is a lot faster than an iron pickaxe. So that'll be beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put stone on the miscellaneous bus. The other one with wood and carbon, because we don't need a lot of stone and we only need a single line of it, so that's fine. I was going to pair it up with steel, but generally, and you Factorio experts will know what I'm talking about, you want plastic with your steel. You want to have a 2 steel and 2 plastic sort of deal. Look at this poor stone. I think we're just going to bury this stone. We're just not going to, like 100 hours in, maybe we'll start clearing that out when we've ripped the rest of this base down, but maybe we just don't care. Okay, let's zoom out, zoom in. We got some stone bricks. The stone is almost a full belt, but not quite. As I've said though, we really don't care because we really don't need a full stone belt. Until we start getting up to production science, we don't actually need stone brick for anything that's completely automated. It basically comes down to science. Anything that's needed by science needs to be fully automated till the end of time, because you need science till the end of time. And until we get to purple science, which is decently far in the future, we don't need it to be automated. We just need a bit of it every now and then for stuff like steel furnaces, which we are going to do very first thing. Although, where's my steel gone? You, Mr. Steel, give me some steel. All right, iron pickaxes go in the toilet, and let's get a bunch of steel axes. So they got mining power 4. These guys got a mining power 2.5. Yeah, so these guys are definitely better, and they will allow us to chop down rocks a lot faster. So, Anyway, now that we've got a bunch of steel, we're just going to handcraft the first bunch of steel furnaces. So for iron, we've got 48 total furnaces, if I remember correctly. So we need to build 48 of these damn things. Come on, come on. These are not coming out as fast as I would like, but they're still coming out okay. I should probably be building them. 1, 2, 3, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. And they're not too bad. 3 seconds to build. You can see down the very bottom left, they're building fairly fast. That's all my crafting speed research though. That's really helping that. I'm up to 200% at the moment. So these take 3 seconds, but it's only a second and a half for me because I'm just that awesome. And done. I'm not sure if we really need this anymore. We've got the map and we can long reach to dump iron in here. And we're going to dump a bunch in here actually. So let's dump a bunch in there. We might as well do that for copper as well. We can do this long reach as well, actually building stuff, which is really awesome. Let's dump a bunch in there, and beautiful. And then we can grab that. And we've still got 2,400 iron, so let's dump a lot of that in here. Pretty much the rest, so that's a full chest. We don't want to be pulling stuff out of a chest off the bloody bus when we're running low on it, so that is definitely not good. So now we are going to fill up all of these steel furnaces, and we're going to see this iron ore line go from being half used to being completely used, if my maths is correct, which it often isn't. There we go. So, now these guys... How the hell did that happen? Has that been the entire game those 2 inserters have been missing? That's just nuts. Okay, so now we can see the iron ore is basically going full speed. That is beautiful. The iron ore is almost full speed. We're running into the same problem we had with the ore, whereas the guys at the end, they can't quite fill up these little gaps. So we're going to do the underground fix here. And we're going to do the underground fix here as well, just to be safe. So now, that belt should be completely 100% full. There should be no doubt that there is an absolute ton of iron. Okay, crap that out. So let's have an inspection. That looks pretty full to me. That looks absolutely 100% full. And this guy looks absolutely 100% full as well. And if we go down to Mr. Iron Ore, these guys are being used absolutely 100%. There is no stalling in that line whatsoever. It's being completely used. Let's go up and let's inspect the actual miners to make sure they're not showing... they're showing signs. Look at these little gaps coming up here. What do we do about that? It's not a huge problem. But then again, we could fix it by just... Well, that's interesting. This miner is actually stuck. So this thing isn't fully done. But let's put some more undergrounds here. And more undergrounds here. To try and just keep this filled up. We want this to be absolutely 100% purely filled up. So let's inspect this. It's looking pretty good. That last tweak may have done the trick. This one still looks a little bit iffy every now and then, but yeah, I think it's going to be fine. We're going to add some more mines to the back of it anyway. I think another 4 mines, just to sort of say you need to be full all the time, otherwise you're in big trouble. God, there we go. Okay. Yep, still looking full. That one's a little bit peaky, but we don't have any yellow ones, and we just added 4 more to the back, so I think that's going to be good enough for me. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that guy completely full. It's just not going to happen, and that's just going to be a problem. Now, copper as well. If we remember correctly, if we go over to the map, this guy is not producing anywhere near enough because we don't got enough copper. So we could go ahead and extend this, but I think we're just going to upgrade these to steel and upgrade the miners. So let's have a look here. Are we capturing steel at any point? No. So let's do that. We will need 1, 2, 3, 4 loaders. No, I wanted to actually destroy stuff, and you can't destroy stuff from long range. You can only build stuff, which is a bit of a suck, but it's all good. So let's start with stone brick. Let's get one of these and one of these and one of those. Start filling that guy up. And we're going to move this down a little bit so we can have a filter here. And then we put that guy out there. And then we put that guy out there. And that'll be the steel filling up. So now we can do long range building of the steel furnaces. Just grab that and we grab that and we can build a lot. And we need 24 for copper. I think a full copper. Yeah, I hope that's enough. If it's not, we can always just do something about it later on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, crafting speed. I want you to be stupidly high just for the hell of it. Let's go. Oh, we got steel. So now we can make electric mining drill Mark IIs. And I mean, if we have steel and we have basic electronic components, there's really no reason why we shouldn't make these guys. It just makes so much sense. So let's go ahead over here. Let's grab 3,200 basic electronic boards. We don't need that many. We do not need that many. Let's put half and then half again. That's good. 15. That should be enough. Oh, what did we do here? I'm confused. Were we building normal drills? Were we doing that? They do take the normal drills to build them. So let's see how 10 Mark II drills do. Because I think we got 10 normal ones here. So we'll replace them with the Mark II drills. And then we'll see how this belt looks. And I think they're more than double. So 8, 9, 10. We go. All right, let's have a look. We already got a bit of stalling here, actually. So let's go like that. And that is absolutely incredible. Look at that. That belt is completely full with 10 of these. They're not stalling though. So if we removed a couple of these, we would not have a full belt anymore. But that is beautiful. I absolutely love that. So let's go ahead and let's fill up the rest of these smelters. And this is what's really good about playing with Bob's mods. Yes, it's a massive pain in the ass at the start when you got to get the basic circuit boards. But once you start getting to the end game or even the mid game and you start getting Mark II this and Mark II that and blah, 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 everything just starts exploding and you can do so many awesome things. In the vanilla game, you have Mark I drills and that's it, job done. You got to wait to the very end of the game and then you have to start moduling them up to actually get them, putting modules down to make them faster. But here we just make a Mark II drill and then at the end of the game you can module these things up as well. In fact, I think these guys actually have more module slots. And if you're not aware, modules allow you to make the thing faster or make it produce more or all sorts of other fun stuff. But anyway, we got a full copper belt coming in here. We're going to have a full copper belt coming out here. Hopefully that should fix all of our problems. And I think now, what are we doing here? We've already made steel furnaces. What else do we want to do this episode? We've been going for less than 20 minutes. I don't think I would want to end an episode at less than 20 minutes. I think I would want to go a little bit further than that. So let's have a think about what else we want to do in this episode. I have a feeling that we need to start auto-making stuff. So we're going to go on beyond. Let's get the copper. Just move that up a bit. And let's start making stuff like inserters automatically, the fast inserters, and things like that as part of a little assembly area, little utility area off to the side. I've seen a lot of YouTubers doing this game and they call it a mall. So that, whoa, hang on a sec. What is going on over here? Why? Oh, these guys are all, electricity. Okay, we have been waiting for this without even knowing it. This is where coal starts to run out. And the bloody thingamybobs. Oh, we haven't got a radar on that either. Okay, so we're going to have to go over there and fix it because otherwise we are going to end up in a very, very terrible position. Basically, your power, you start to use too much power, power starts to run out, and because the coal is mined using electric mining drills, the mines start to go slower and slower and they produce less coal, and less coal means less power means the mines go slower, so you have less coal, and pretty soon the entire system falls over on its ass and you got no power and you got no coal and you're up shit's creek. So as soon as we see that start to happen, we have to go over there straight away and we have to fix the damn thing. So let's go over. We can see down the bottom left, we got problems here. A lot of these guys have run out of coal. The coal coming down the line is simply pathetic. So first things first, I don't want to have to run all the way over here again. So let's go ahead and build a radar. Oh, we got Mark II radars. Let's build a Mark II radar because I think their range will be even bigger. I said this once, but I'll say it again. You gotta love bobs. So look at that square. That's the actual vision we can see with that radar. That's massive. So love that radar. It's not got a lot of power, but yeah, so maybe that vision will start flickering soon. But okay, first things first. With this backup system is not actually that good because this thing is slow as crap. And if it's slow as crap, it can't deal out coal fast enough to deal with these guys. So that's not going to work. First things first, we are going to have to make these guys nice and fast. We're out of steel. Let's go down and get some more steel. That's a lot of steel. 8. So we're going to have 10 of these guys. 5, which as we know is a full belt from the testing we did with copper. So that should be enough. Of course it won't be enough right now because we don't have the power for these guys to run at full speed. But as soon as we get it up to full speed, then we will have tons. And we are going to replace this guy with that guy. I'd like to do stack inserters, but we are quite a distance away from doing them. And then the last bit is going to put all this coal that I picked up along the way into these guys. They should start filling up with steam, and we're back up in power. And that is going to be good. You guys are too slow. You are way too slow. We need to replace you with something better, just the normal ones. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, have I really screwed this up this badly? The long-handed ones are actually picking up over there, so they've never been inserting into these guys. I am so dumb sometimes. Let's use fast inserters. 4, 5, and we'll stretch them out because Bob's inserters can do that. Now the plan for this is actually not going to be to run another coal line down. We're just going to keep using this one, and we're going to do like more inserters, and they'll pull out of this one and pull down. So Shift R, no, that's rotate. Shift L is pick up further back. Shift N, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got a ton of coal coming down. We got this little drop-off area right here. Yeah, which is cool. And we're not going to have any problems with coal at the moment because these Mark II drills really go nuts. And now we've actually got the inserters working for the second boilers. And so we're back up to 36 megawatts, which is still not as good as it could be. So we're going to have to do something about that. And I think we're going to do that right now because we're at 25 minutes. I don't feel like starting up any sort of utilities or anything like that. Where is our copper? Ah, just hit the wrong button. It's doing okay. It's coming out. I need to go down and underscore those things. Yeah, okay, I'll go over and I'll do that real quick. We should be able to long reach it. Hopefully, it's just got to get around the other side of that lake, and then we can long reach it. And then I'll go back and I'll fix the fix these guys. I'll put another 2 columns in there. That should be enough. So and let's just use my magnified vision. And there we go. I think that's pretty good. So we can actually zoom in using the map view. Excellent. Put that down beautifully. Yes. Good stuff. So that should provide us with a full belt now. I could have sworn it was full before, but anyway. Go over. How much iron do we have? We got a decent amount, actually. No iron gears, though. And we know that the little smelter guys need iron gears. So let's get about 300 of those. We got... Actually, you know what we're going to do? We are going to upgrade these existing guys because we do have the power now that we've got steel. And we've got a ton of steel in our inventory. So what we're going to do is the basic boilers are needed for the boilers Mark II. So you actually use the old one to make the new one. So rather than having extra boilers, because we can make these and then we would create new boiler Mark Is, and then when we replace these, then we would have leftover boiler Mark Is with no usage. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to have power, a little bit of drop in power here because we destroyed these boilers, but that's fine. Boiler Mark IIs. I don't know if the ratio changes too much with these guys because it goes from 3.6 to 5.1 and this guy goes from 900 to 2.1. I don't know the maths of this. I really don't. I'm just going to keep the ratio at the same. And if we start running out of power, then you know what? We can just build more columns or just say, screw it, I don't care. I'm going for solar. I need more steel. Steel. We gonna have another crafting upgrade? Yes. Our last one, using red and green, 240%. It's going to be awesome. Give me some steel. Oh, we just filled up with steel and now we can't even store the bloody... Oh, that's a new... I love that change. It used to be if you were full, you just drop the damn things on the ground. So now it actually just flashes red. I love you, Factorio. That's a beautiful change. So we got some ore and stuff like that. We can dump that off to make some room. Grab that. Dump that in there. Got some copper ore as well. Grab that. Dump that in there. And we got some stone as well. Grab that. Dump that in there. And we'll dump that 33 coal in there as well. So now we got some room in our inventory again. And why? I thought... Oh, stone bricks. Okay, we need stone bricks. And this time I'm not just going to control click and pick up a million of the damn things. We'll just pick up 200. So we got 6 more of these guys. 2, 3, 4. Come on. 9, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there we go. So now we just need to upgrade the steam engines. They take the original steam engines, so we're going to pull these guys up first. And then we're going to drop down some new ones. And that should be awesome. Start making 10 while we're running. Look at all those crazy steel components that we have to make. so much funkiness. Where are these steel components anyway? Yeah, you got like steel gear wheels, and then you got steel ball bearings and steel bearings. I don't know what a bearing is. If somebody out there is an engineer, they can probably tell me, but I got no idea. It's something that's a pain in the ass to make anyway. I know that much. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's the first 10. And if we have a look at the power, these guys produce 2.1 power each, and these guys produce 900 each. So it's more than double. It consumes more fluid though, 37 instead of 30, but I'm assuming the boilers will manage that. The boilers will probably do more. It doesn't say though. I wish this guy just said how much fluid it pushes out. I really do. Obviously it consumes more coal, but it's just so hard to tell these things. Let's start dragging these guys down. Interesting. I wonder if I turned off all the power for this base yet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power's still going okay. It's still managing it. So we need to turn these guys off. Make 10 more. Come on. Get in there. And the interesting thing is, if we weren't going to go for solar later on, we could probably just keep upgrading these over and over and over again. Look at this. We've got blue boilers. Where's the actual steam? The steam engines. Oh, here we go. So this one is the red one, which we're currently using, does 2.1. And then we go up to 3.9 for the next one, which takes titanium, of course, which is massive, massive pain. We don't even have any titanium ore anywhere on the map, so that would be fun to go and find. Oh my god. Alright, and you know what? I think after I put these steam engines down, I'm going to have to finish for the day because this is my 6th video today, and I'm getting to the point where I'm in Australia and I've got wonderful ADSL 2+, and I get 1 megabit upload, so about 100 kilobytes. That ain't a lot. So I'm getting to the point where I'm casting faster than I can actually upload. So I'll wake up tomorrow morning. It's like 1 p.m. now, and I'll wake up tomorrow morning and I still won't have uploaded all the videos I did today, and it'll just become almost to the point where I just can't upload it all. So anyway, look at that. Beautiful. We're using 22. 2.1 times 40 is 82 megawatts. We are not going to run out of power for a very, very long time. And that's with only 2 columns. And so that is going to be beautiful. We can extend that out. We can make 4 columns. We can make 8 columns. And I think coal should hold up fine with these guys, as long as the ore itself doesn't run out. 8.1k, 44k, yeah, we're fine. So that is going to be that. We really don't need this anymore. And I think we're in a pretty good spot. We got a full copper belt. We got 2 full iron belts. We've got steel finally coming out. We got stone brick. And the foundation of our base, the left side of the base, is looking very, very strong. I'm very happy about that. Don't know why this guy's sort of half running, but maybe there are some little gaps in this iron line every now and then, but it's running for the most part, so I think that's fine. Let's run on the belt so we get a bit of speed. And yes, I think that is going to be it for this episode. I don't think we're going to go any further than this, but next episode, we are going to do lots of fun stuff on the right-hand side of the factory. We are going to be making all the stuff that I keep telling you about that I keep forgetting. Let's go over and look at these. Look at that iron belt going up there. It's not completely full, but it's mostly full. We're draining some of it off earlier on for something or other, probably science. And yes, look at this. We got all the red ones backed up and all of these guys. It's beautiful. So anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try not to play any more today, but yes, tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. See you guys later.